You got this documentary that's going around, man. Tell me a little bit about that so people can support you.
Well, over about a 4 to 5 year period from 2018 to 2022, a group of documentarians actually came to me during our practice and said, we want to follow you around with some cameras and, sort of monitor the practice. I gave them permission to do that, and I didn't know what the story would tell. It was when we were involved in a lot of very important cases. All of the cases are important, but it talks about the story of a Tatiana Jefferson who was shot in her home playing video games with her nephew. It talked to us about the story of of Ronald Green, who was beat to death in Louisiana by the Louisiana State troopers. One of the troopers went on to commit suicide. Four of them were standing trial. Most of them were acquitted at some point. There's been no criminal accountability in that case that, in a lot of ways, ran parallel with George Floyd. Of course, it took place in 2020. So George Floyd and his family, Ahmaud Arbery and his family, families that I've represented, are all a part of those cases. And so it was a journey, but that became a lot less about the law and a lot more about the mental health impact of these cases, both on my households, on the families who are impacted, who are burying loved ones, who are watching the international stories take place, never realizing that they were going to be a part of that international discussion and the kind of impact that that has on individuals and communities. So I think it's important. I think everyone who's watched the film so far, who's had a chance to preview the film, have said that it's sobering and it's kind of emotionally heavy.